Hello, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Charlie Daniels from Chat to Charlie. One of the services that I offer is called Mental Magic. And if you don't know what that is, then that's because it's something that I've actually put together and created myself. Nearly 2 decades ago now, I learned to train in hypnotherapy, but I didn't do anything with that qualification. It wasn't something that I was particularly passionate about. But the process of learning hypnotherapy itself was very, very useful. I found that hypnotherapy was an amazing way to help people relax and go to a really deep and tranquil place. And so initially, for years, I used it purely for the purposes of past life regression. There's nothing wrong with past life regression, but if I'm completely honest, it doesn't really fit with my remit because I'm not about looking back. I'm about us living in the present, in the here and now, but with a viewpoint to being on moving forward. And so, what I put together is something that brings the hypnotherapy as well as some healing music, sometimes philosophy, sometimes just silence. It's a combination of things. Basically, you sit there and you close your eyes, and we will go on a meditation. However, you'll be under hypnosis at the same time. It's not suitable for people who have things like bipolar or schizophrenia or any of those sorts of disorders. And it's not suitable for anyone who's blind. And if you've ever been told you shouldn't be hypnotised, then it's not suitable for you either. Sorry, train going past. What it will allow you to do is to go on a very, very deep meditation, and then I can put into play some positive suggestions for moving forward. If you want to, there can be themes that we can work through, things that are important to you. Just today, did a very successful mental magic, which involved helping someone to move forward peacefully. She felt as if she was stuck, but also wasn't able to make the progress she wants to make at the moment. And so we looked at dealing with being able to just be and to float along for a while. And she came up from the whole process saying that she felt as if she slept for weeks, felt a great deal of peace, felt very relaxed, and no longer felt that constantly need to worry or search. What happens sometimes is that we actually, without realizing it, trap energy. A scientist would say when we feel it here, we're feeling it in our adrenaline and our gut reaction and all the rest of it. But in spiritual terms, that's actually a chakra that we refer to, or an energy portal that we refer to as the solar plexus. And sometimes, if we've lived our life on fight or flight, and quite a lot of us on freeze lately, so fight, flight, or freeze, we get energy trapped in this solar plexus region, and it's like washing machine spin because we're constantly on alert. Our body's constantly gearing up, the surge of adrenaline. Sometimes we need to reset that, and so this is a process that may help with that, as well as with things like anxiety, where you're overthinking everything, and possibly even help with those of you who have had depression in the past. When you go into any kind of technique like this, you should, strictly speaking, consult your doctor first if you are on any medication that is for psychiatric illnesses. And I would also say that if you are someone who finds it very difficult to meditate or knows that hypnosis doesn't work for you, then give it a swerve. You can have it as a standalone service, and as such, we do it with Skype or Zoom, and that would cost £60. Or you could have it as part of what's called a combination, where you can have an hour or an hour and a half's reading, psychic reading with tarot cards, and then half an hour or an hour of mental magic. I have to say, I've had some fabulous results with it. It's great in a combination as well, because if you've had a reading where you really wanted to go intense, deal with a lot of things that you wanted to get into a lot of detail, instead of leaving with your head buzzing, you can just let it all rest and settle, which is the best way to be once you've had a reading, actually. Because again, overthinking, that will block the crown chakra, which is our equivalent of a USB portal for the upload and download from the spirit world, if you like. So little invisible portal there that we need to learn to open and close and control. And so via meditation and also via other methods, we can learn to control that. And mental magic would be a good way to be able to, again, open and close that crown chakra in order to protect ourselves and to send or receive healing or to be psychic or whatever else. So it's a really good thing for you to be able to do in order to combat a number of things that might be holding your development back. So I did write quite a bit on my page about it, but still people were saying to me, what's it all about? So I hope that you found this useful, and I look forward to seeing all of you really soon. At this moment in time, and we're in summer 2020, I'm unfortunately unable to see you in person. I will only be able to offer this for the foreseeable future online, I'm afraid. I'm undergoing chemo and radiotherapy at the moment. However, prognosis is good. So all of you who are empaths, please do send your healing thoughts to me. I really appreciate that. I'm being very positive, so I'd love you to be positive for me too. And in the meantime, don't be afraid to approach me. I want to help you. I want to serve. This is my life passion, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bless you.